This is Current Invective. I'm Steve Fournier. I'm in Hartford, Connecticut. It's December 7th, 2021. This is, I'm reading, called Legal Advice. Don't rely on a court case to confer a constitutional right. The Supreme Court giveth, but it also taketh away. The reason you hear so much concern lately over the future of abortion rights is that the case of Roe versus Wade is a legal aberration. Among the enumerated powers of our federal government, the case says, is the power to override state laws, the power to override state laws curtailing a woman's right to terminate her pregnancy. It confers a right on individual women, but it forecloses a right traditionally belonging to state residents. Prohibiting alcohol in the states required a constitutional amendment. So did the income tax, and so did the nullification of state laws allowing slavery. How are women's rights different? In some states, people believe abortion amounts to the taking of life. The taking of life is traditionally regulated by the states. It's a radical departure from tradition to tell a state it can't regulate what its residents believe is the taking of life, even when it intrudes on a woman's right to dominion over her own body. If a state can order me to submit to an injection, can't it order my sister not to abort her pregnancy? That's the deficiency of the case. It was a clever simulation of law aimed at a public health crisis, high-risk amateur abortion, but unlikely to survive legal challenges indefinitely. Among the justices now sitting on the U.S. Supreme Court, there may be 5 who will consider themselves obliged, in the interest of sound constitutional doctrine, to order the federal government to step aside and restore the state's privilege to regulate what many believe is the taking of life, as they did formerly. Some states will terminate this particular individual right. Some won't. The justices will certainly ponder the question of democratic resolution of the abortion issue. Why was there never an effort to amend the Constitution to guarantee a woman's right to control her body? It was clear from the outset that the rationale for creating a new federal constitutional right was weak. Eventually, a case would arise that would prevail. If there was popular support for abortion rights, citizens could have and should have moved to amend the Constitution. We didn't. Instead, we relied on a legal opinion rendered by an undemocratic body in a single case. If the legal house of cards supporting Roe versus Wade doesn't collapse in this case, its failure is no less inevitable. And women will finally pay the price for our repudiation of responsible citizenship. This is Current Invective.